Gamecocks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. The run to the left. Fights off a defender. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big 1st down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a 1st down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Here's Sayin to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Sayin. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Still looking to his right. Throws to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
They go to the counter. Swamped immediately.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Duckworth. Nice way to knock that one down.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Now here's Sayed. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells to run, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, it's Jackson. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Sayin. Out wide left, it's Roberts. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Going to take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll need a bunch on second down. Inside, it's Jackson. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Out wide right, it's Glover. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Sayin, look out. On the move to the left. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. And they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's McAllister. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Rushes on. Grabs it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, that is textbook football 101. It's what every defensive coordinator is yelling on the sidelines. Sudden change. They want to be aggressive, capitalize on the momentum. They force the turnover on defense. Offense, they take a shot down the field, and they connect.
They put the brakes on it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Sayin trying to be heard above the noise. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air. It's Duckworth. Hauls it in.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Left side, it's Tuggle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Hits the open man. Lowers those pads. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Right side, it's Johnson. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under pressure. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Drives inside. He's got the first down. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sayin to throw. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the backfield, he's open. On the move is the 30. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw one first. Looking for a deep man. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense is ready for that.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 19 team, the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Mountaineers. Looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss, they lead here in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
Back to throw, it's Duckworth. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. A lot of offensive coordinators love to screen you to death and work the ball down the field, Jesse, but a negative play like that will take you out of your game plan.
And that's not the last screen that they've got in their playbook offensively. They're going to try and do it a few different other ways, but give the defense credit. D-line doing a nice job watching the quarterback, stopping the rush, and everybody just seemed to hone in on the running back on that screen.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Trying to take it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Finds a crease, it's Jackson. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Play fake, Julian Sayet. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayet. Out wide right, it's Glover. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Duckworth. Right side, it's McAllister. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And he made the extra point without problem. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right back to the well. They've got him corralled.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And it's incomplete on third down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, say it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Duckworth. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
They're all over it. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Jackson. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to pass. It's Duckworth. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. Say it. Here comes the heat. Maybe tried to baby that one in there. Second and long here. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Rides to the back. Delivers the stiff arm. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Now this offense is back on the field. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing, say it. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
If If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team lets it fly. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll go play action with Sayant. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready? Red 18. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 4th down, Sayant. He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Drops back. It's Duckworth. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Tuggle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when they had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Makes the grab. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Quarterback changing the play. Got to make the play on fourth. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
What a big stop for this defense. In the second half, around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Inside the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. And now on second down for this offense. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Look out. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of
it.